Welcome back to Nice Junk. And today is PC week. And we got three beasts from three different eras. So we got a newer HP Pavilion. This one's actually mine. I know it works. It's got some hard drive issues. I'm not willing to spend any money in it. Then we've got this mystery meat machine from 1998. And I have no idea if it works or not. Then we've got this planter box, or maybe it's a compost bin. I'm not sure. I don't even know what era it is. All the stickers are gone and obviously can't see the boards. So let's get into it. Shouldn't have done that. Since this is pretty gross, oh man. We'll just take some of this out. Well, now it's clean enough to work on, and we're just gonna take this apart. Hard drive. I'm sure she's no good, but she's the good one. She's got the pins. Another hard drive. Another one with pins. Might as well cut the speaker wire out. Ooh. More stuff. She's a floppy drive. Come on. Power supply. Ooh. CD-ROM. So here's the money. This board right here. Everybody thought this was a goner because it lived in the garden. But look at this Compaq Camaro Socket 7. There was no RAM, the processor is gone, but it's got an ISA slot. To a scrapper, this is a few bucks in gold, but to a gamer, this is what they'll pay $60 for. Even in this condition, even buried in the dirt. As dirty as this is, they'll use an ultrasonic cleaner and some isopropyl alcohol, and someone that has some spare chips, they'll rebuild that and make that into a nice gaming system. Yeah, she's rusty there too, so there's a lot of stuff that has to be cleaned up. And of course, I'm going to fully disclose this. I'm going to throw that in the Evil Bay for $60 or best offer. If someone offers me 40, she's out the door. So these hard drives, I usually keep them to put my video archives on, but these ones are pretty nasty and they're probably a little bit too small. So we'll be stripping them down for these high grade boards. Look at the brass gold pins in there. And there's a lot of nice chunky chips. And there's some garden stuff. But yeah, they're definitely not trash, but I'll be tearing those down in a future episode, not today, and getting the goodness out of them. CD-ROM, there's a couple motors in there. Oh, and there's some gold pins. So yeah, we'll be tearing this apart as well. There's not a lot of value in here. If you're not into collecting gold, just throw this in the shred. And then we've got the good old floppy drive. Now, I have no idea if this works, and I don't need to. We're gonna just list this on the eBay as an untested floppy. I'll be honest about where it came from, and I'll list that for 25 and take the first 15 that's offered. Sometimes people just need parts, but I don't have floppy disks to test this out with, and nor do I have the time. So if they want it, they can have it. If not, it'll go in the shred after I pull the gold pins out. But yeah. And of course, we got Mr. Power Supply. I know you can ship those off to the board sort, but I'll probably just scrap it myself, cut the wires off, pull the little copper motors out of it, and that's about it. You know this thing is way too rusty. You can even see the copper in there. Look at that. Little motors or some aluminum heat sinks. Great scrap. So next, we've got the 1998 Mystery Machine. See, April 24th, 1998. And this one already came like this to me. Even the power supply was cut out. But, so this just shows you what's inside. Lots of aluminum heat sinks, a lot of copper motors. Oh, that's why the scrap yards don't pay a lot. There's not a lot in here. Capacitors are worth nothing. Now, I think there's some stuff in these blue boxes. There might be some silver contacts, but I could be wrong. If I am, let me know. Now we'll tear this thing apart. Wow, look at the size of that hard drive. Let's see. Hard drive. She's a 6 gigabyte. You would think because something this size would be like 12 million gigabyte. Why? Somehow there's another screw in here. Oh, that would help, eh? Now here's the mystery board. Unlike the Garden Survivor, this one is actually in great shape. No leaves, no dirt, just pure late 90s engineering. This one has a slot 1 Intel Pentium setup Back then, Intel didn't just give you a chip, they gave you this massive cartridge that looks like it belongs in a Sega. This yellow board is a favorite for retro builders because of that ISA slot right there. If that's what you need and want the authentic 90s sound from an old sound blaster card, I'm leaving the CPU locked in. On eBay, people pay a premium for this. We're looking at 80 bucks, but of course I'll pull the RAM out. And look at this. This is period correct RAM from 1998. It's only 16 megabyte. But believe it or not, people are paying 25 bucks for a pair of these. That's a bonus. Now take a look at this. This is a 3Com Etherlink 3 card. In the late 90s, that was what serious gamers wanted. Now, anybody that's restoring an old 486 or a Pentium computer need this because the modern cards won't work in those old computers. So this will be going right on eBay for $45, $50, believe it or not. Now check this out. The Quantum Bigfoot CY 5.25 inch hard drive. These things were massive and so slow. They were basically considered door stops, but now people are hunting for these up and down. This is pure gold to me. Believe it or not, untested, this goes between $40 and $80 on eBay. If you have a tested one, they go up to 110 bucks. Here's a Mitsubishi 3.25 inch floppy, $20 to $35. And here is the last one. This one is 2012 HP Pavilion, not nearly as desirable as those two other machines, but there is still value in here. We'll just take this one apart quickly, we'll run through the parts, and we'll be right back. So we tore this all down. Piece of shred. Anyway, we tore this all down. Normally, power supplies I would toss out. But this one is tested and I know it works. So I can sell this on eBay, 40 bucks. This hard drive, this was my personal computer, so for one, I would never sell it. And two, this is what was causing the computer to fail. I know I could have put another hard drive in it, but it's from 2010. Why do I want it? This is just basic junk. There's no gold pins, nothing, so that goes straight in the shred. Here there's a couple gold pins, so maybe micro scrap, probably not. DVD drive, rewrite, or writable. I'll throw that on there for $20. A couple of sticks of RAM, 4 gigabyte RAM, 20 bucks on eBay. And then I will sell this complete motherboard with the fan, the CPU, the whole 9 yards for $60 to $80. So don't forget to go get your good quality merch at NiceJunk.ca or our eBay store. Make sure you get some of those nice shirts, not a dirty one like this. Maybe some stickers. Really helps the channel. And I want to thank you all that have supported the channel. Sales have been fantastic. Really happy with all of you. It really does help, and it's basically financing this nightmare that we call Nice Junk. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. If you did, like, share, subscribe, and that was some nice junk.
Forged in fire, cut to the core, hidden copper.